Hi, this is Chris from the Transpac Green Project. I thought I'd give everybody a little bit of insight in regarding to like the amount of planning and preparation that goes into these kind of projects, not only from a logistics perspective and from the craft aspect and from doing the actual journey, but the planning of the nutrition is just next level. And obviously this isn't the first expedition I've done. I've done multiple like really long expeditions, and I've learned a hell of a lot from literally the experiences and making mistakes in the past and learning from them and being able to apply them to this round. So I'm super excited about this journey actually, because I've never had a nutrition plan that's as good as what we've got here today, that I'm going to run through with you just to give you a little insight of like how in depth everything goes. So I'm looking at the project probably taking 60 days. So I pack like worst case scenario 60 days, and I pack for an extra like additional 5 as a backup, and I have a couple of little extras that'll probably get me another 5 further in emergency grab bags. So there's probably enough for 70 days, even though I actually think that it'll probably take between 45 to 50 days is what I think, and then worst case scenario 60, and I've got a little bit of extra as well. But the way we've done it is we've broken everything down. You see, between myself and Sam and my fiancée Rebecca, they've done an amazing job helping me map it out and put it all back together, is that you break everything down into 3 main meals per day. So you'll see you've got 3 different packs, 1, 2, and then 3. And as you can see, every decision that we make, we try and do our best in regarding to collaborating with like-minded companies and brands. This is 1% for the planet, and it is made to give back to planet. It's also TerraCycle, so it's good for environment, and it breaks down really small for recycling. And then on the back of each one of these packs, we've also got a fast bar, which is by Race Food, which is like a little endurance bar, which are bite-sized bars. Endurance also do these special like cacao and oat bars, which are like a slow release, and the same with the nougat bars from Race Food, and then a little Patagonia bar, which is also 1% for the planet, and they're an amazing brand, as we know, but they do provisions which are specifically for going out and doing expeditions, which has cacao and mango in it. So I'm also getting fruit on my journey as well, which is obviously pretty important. So each one of these is a day pack. We break them, we pull them together into 5-day pack, like so 5 days, and then we break the entire journey down into 60 days. So 5 days, 5 days. So they're 12 packs of 5 days, and then you've got these kind of extra little supplements in my 5-day packs, which is like the chocho, which is the super protein, which I mix with water, which is amazing. Then you've got a little fish pack as well, which is like mackerel or like salmon. And then you've got organic bananas, which again is 1% for the planet, all organic at USDA. Even every now and again, once a week, I get a astronaut food ice cream, or any of the other little like sneaky packs that I get, where I get some almonds on every 5 days that we throw in another item like an organic bananas or the almonds or the fish. So I'm breaking it up. The key with these kind of expeditions is not to have a copy and paste every single day. You want to break it up and you want to have variety. And I learned a lot about that from my last project where I didn't have variety at all, and it was a disaster. Then you've also got these kind of little items over here, which are really good little special energy drinks. They're 0 calories, 0 sugar, they're completely natural, and they're like filled with electrolytes and cramp inhibitors as well, potassium, magnesium. So I have a lot of these kind of things on a regular basis. And then also Endurance does cramp and fatigue busters, which are incredible. These little pills have saved me a lot. And then obviously you've got your Chocho Makuna superfoods that I have along my journey across everything. And then yeah, it's just really about having variety, but knowing that you have like the packs are pre-packed, so you can literally take out 1 pack a day, and you know you've got everything for that whole day already prepped, so you're not looking for stuff all the time or looking for mixes or combinations. It's all already set up in advance, which is really, really key. And then the last thing for me, which is of utmost importance, is actually coffee. I know that you will find that quite funny, but coffee was super important to me for my last journey. But what I do find, and what I found as a challenge in the past, is that you've got to take coffee and a press, like a French press I took, and then I had to have sugar, and then I had to creamer, and then you have to, so you got like 4 different things just to make coffee. So I try to see if I could partner with a company and find a company that actually does like an all-in-one. And I'm really stoked to meet up with guys from 11. It's a new company. They're making this amazing stuff, which I've actually been trying over the last couple of weeks. It's really good. It's like an activated instant coffee, but they've mixed it with a whole lot of really amazing superfoods, with cacao, with supplements. It's a nootropics, it's got adaptogens, it's got MCT oil in it, and it's got a whole lot of like amazing superfoods and vitamins and irons and stuff, and potassium and magnesium, all the stuff that are actually needed that you normally have in like like any sort of hydration or superfood pack, but you've actually got it in your coffee. And the amazing thing is that it's got natural monk fruit in it, which is your sweetener. It's got some coconut oils and stuff in it, which gives it the creaminess, and it's also coffee as well. So you've got like all in one pack, and that's super exciting for me, because I could run out of food, but if I ever ran out of coffee, that would be the only reason why I pushed an emergency for someone to come rescue me. So that'll never happen, because I've got all the coffee that I need with 11, and I've got all the amazing food and little bars and stuff that I need to be able to power me across the Pacific, with having a little bit of extras, a little bit of safety, a little bit in a grab bag for my rescue pack, just in case I had to jump into my life raft. I'd have amazing food to be able to sit back, enjoy, relax, and enjoy the ride until someone came to rescue me. So I hope that's giving you a little bit of insight. A lot of people always talk about like the amount of calories that you need to have on a daily basis, because you burn so much when you're doing these kind of journeys. And what I've made sure of is that most of my day packs have 2 servings in one pack. So I'm actually getting more than the amount of calories that I should need on a day-to-day basis. And then with all the extra little bars and everything else, it actually takes me way over. And I'm also getting a mix of fruit, nuts, nougat, fish, and organic bananas and everything else, and then a little bit of extras, and all the nutrition, all the endurance, all the recovery, and the plant proteins, which keep me going and build up instead of when my body's breaking down. So I hope that gives you a little bit of insight. I find it really fascinating. This is a monumental task just in itself, putting this stuff together, but this is what you need when we talk about prepping for success. This is the 80-20 rule right here. Like taking years of knowledge and experience, putting it into creating a really, really specific, very focused plan to set you up for success right from the beginning. I hope you find this interesting. This is Chris from the Transpac Wing Project. Nutrition is key. Out.